Good morning, everyone. Treasure Troller here. Welcome to the ride home from work. It's Tuesday. I don't know any more than that. So today I'm going to talk about a promise that I made that I didn't even realize I had made a promise. So last week, this whole debacle started with some fraudulent activity on my debit card, and then in the process of trying to get a new credit card, they suspended my debit card, and then just to really get me to tap out, they also suspended my credit card. So I've been doing it old school on paper checks here for the last week. But of course, when you have some of your bills attached to some of the credit card numbers, and then they go to take the money, well, they can't get it. And that's what happened with my phone service, Verizon. That's Verizon. So anyways, I had received an email from Verizon, and that my payment didn't go through. Now, mind you, I'm paying this bill 2 weeks early. The bill's not due until the middle of January. I'm paying my Verizon bill 2 weeks early. So I called the company, Verizon, to explain the situation to them. So they, I guess, transferred me over to the payment department, and the young lady on the phone, of course, the first lady spoke perfect English. The next lady spoke, pidgin English. And I could barely understand her. So I explained the situation, and she says, "Oh yeah, I can help you. And to sort of help you with this, because doing it in person, we're going to charge you $7. And I said, "No, I'm not going to pay $7 for something I can do by going on to my online Verizon account and just canceling the payment, or say pay later." So she said, "Well, it's a good thing that you called, because since you broke your promise, your service could have been interrupted." And I said, "Wait a minute, promise? What promise?" "Well, your promise to pay your bill." And I was like, "Well, I didn't really make a promise, but you understand that my bill is current, correct?" And she's like, "Yes." "You understand my bill isn't due until the middle of January?" And she says, "Correct." And I said, "Well, so I don't really know how paying a bill off 2 weeks before it's due is a promise. I mean, I guess if you want to get technical, I promised to pay you by the 16th or the 15th of this month. And then if I didn't pay it by then, you promised to give me a late fee. And after maybe a few days, you promised to turn off my service. But I didn't make a promise to you. So I almost feel like suddenly by using Verizon, I'm engaged to you. So I don't know if this is like verbiage shaming now, bill shaming. I mean, when I get my bill in the mail, it says amount due. It doesn't say amount promised. I promised to pay them. Like, I promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, or you swear to tell the truth. I think there's this moral obligation that comes with a promise. And usually with the promise, you're aware of the promise, or that you're aware that you're making a promise. I mean, I've never heard of I think this is more of a business transaction. I've never really heard of a business transaction spoken in the terms of promise. I mean, fulfillment of contract or whatever. Promise is not really something that seems to be used. But beware, people, from now on, your bills are promises. They're all promises. Whether you understand it's a promise, it's a promise. So, Verizon, I promise I'll probably end my service with you after a number of years, because I really find somehow breaking a promise 2 weeks before a bill is actually due, now that's bullshit. So this is Treasure Troller saying aloha and good day.